back, everyone, to another episode of the Endless Road Podcast.
Yes, episode 79 today. How's it going?
Good, brother. Happy to be back. Feels like we've been gone for a while, but
Yeah.
I
I
guess we have in a bit, huh? We kind of skipped a week.
yeah, we did skip a week, but for the audience hearing this, obviously it's still on
It's the same.
same shit. So actually when this drops, it'll be literally this Monday. So this is probably going to be the freshest pod you guys probably will ever hear.
This is the closest we've ever played it.
Yeah, because we got through 3-4 days uploaded.
Mhm.
Technically 4. So yeah, this is a fresh trip. Or not trip, but well, I guess we'll get into that.
Yeah.
But fresh little podcast. But yeah, like you said, it has been a minute. We haven't recorded since like 2 weeks and a day, bro. So it does kind of feel a little different.
Damn, 2 weeks in a day. Jesus,
Yeah,
we didn't put it like that. It's right, yeah.
Yeah, literally, we didn't record
Not
last
week. And... Wow.
So yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, and I happen to catch a little bit of a flu or a cold, so for the people listening, it might sound a little different, but
yeah, but it's okay. Shit happens. You can't really, control some stuff. But
Mhm.
hey, but happy to be back, bro.
Yeah, likewise, bro. But yeah, man. So the reason we skipped, we kind of went out of town. We had a little annual boys trip we do usually with the fam and the boys. So let's get into that, bro. So
awesome, bro. Yeah. That's true because usually, I guess on the regular podcast, we're like, oh, how's your week? But we kind of been together.
We've kind of been together for it's been a minute. I feel like it's probably a solid week almost because. Yeah, the whole trip, and then we took a break about 2 days or 3 days now.
Yeah.
Now we're back again. So
yeah. Okay, cool. So we went to Austin, like Edgar just said. So basically, that was last week. I feel like we should give the audience a little bit because I feel like last year we did the exact same thing when we went to Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
We came back from Chicago and we essentially kind of broke down what our experiences were like. I guess what kind of happened, what we learned, if anything, key takeaways. So that's kind of it's going to be, I guess you could say, a different little episode where we summarize our experiences and the city itself of Austin, Texas, because it was the first time for both of us actually visiting for the purpose of Texas specifically. Well, for me, have you ever been to Texas? Like
never,
right?
Not that I know of. No.
Yeah, I've been to Dallas, but the airport, but I don't really count that at all. Like it literally was just.
Yeah, you never left the airport.
No, exactly. So I don't count that at all. So, okay, cool. So, yeah, we pulled up to Austin, Texas. I feel like you should fill them in. Why did we choose this, bro? I feel like you were kind of the...
Yeah, I feel like... Yeah, well, I've heard good things about Texas. I honestly been wanting to go to Austin, Texas specifically. I really don't know much about Texas, other than this Austin place that I keep hearing. I mean, one is because one of the people I listen to the most, Joe Rogan, was obviously from there. Always talks about it, talks how good it is.
He sold you on it then.
Yeah, but not even that. But I've just heard. Obviously, I've watched other YouTubers in the past that had lived there. What was his name? The something Beast.
Mr. Beast?
Not Mr. Beast.
I was say shit.
I don't know, but he lived there for a minute. It seemed like a vibe. This was years ago when I was watching him. I'm not even sure if he still lives there, but it always seemed like a cool city vibe, and that's usually the kind of cities we like to go to, is when they have a cool city and a nice
anything in particular, or does it just look like a cool city? Like anything that kind of stood out? Maybe
the towers, the tall buildings.
The buildings. Okay.
I feel like everywhere we go, there's tall buildings.
That's true. It's true. It's a bigger city. Yeah.
We're not going to what would you say? Idaho. Like we're not going to.
Yeah.
We're not going to a little small town.
Yeah,
we could probably have just as fun there.
Oh, for sure.
But we're not.
For sure.
Usually we're going to places that are more hip but yeah. Anyways, I've heard it's a younger kind of city. A lot of just a lot of shit going on. Things to do. Good food. So
you basically just wanted to try it out for yourself.
And then and the comedy thing. I've always
that's
been curious about the whole comedy. So yeah, that's kind of how we decided.
That's cool, bro.
Austin, Texas.
That's cool because I feel like for me, I really didn't hear too much shit. Just besides people go there, it's popping. Everyone's leaving California to go there specifically. Yeah. Well, Texas as a whole, but a lot of people go there. And the barbecue, obviously, this is the South. But that's, I guess you could say perspective before we even pulled up. Yeah, I guess how do you try to do it? Do you want to just break it day by day?
Yeah, let's go.
That's probably the easiest, right?
Yeah, let's go day by day, bro.
So, all right, cool. So I think we left on a Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So it's obviously, I'm not gonna take you through the whole airport shit, but essentially we land And I remember when we first get there, I was trying to get that. There's basically a new app over there specifically. It's called Fetty. They basically provide sprinter vans that could fit, a shit ton of people and luggage. So I was like, oh, perfect. I saw, that they have this here. Let me try it out. We call it. We're chilling there for a sec. Well, even before that, I think we got there an hour and a half before the Airbnb check-in was on time.
So we went to the rideshare area in the airport.
We were just chilling there for I felt like an hour. I don't know though.
It was a minute.
Yeah, we call that whatever freaking sprinter van thing, but for some reason, I guess the sprinter van didn't fit in that particular parking lot.
Yeah, it was a whole different department for that thing.
I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, we basically had to call a Lyft at that point. We're like, I think that we were trying to go, oh, where the hell can the sprinter van fit? But I was like, at this point, bro, let's just chill.
We've been here, yeah. So
we get there, and then crazy enough, we actually get to the Airbnb exactly at 3:00. I remember seeing we seen literally the phone
literally as I was punching in the gate code.
It was
3:00. That's crazy, huh?
Yeah, I don't know, it just worked out. I don't want to say we timed it right, but it just happened to happen that way.
Everything just happened to work out.
Yeah, but what'd you think about the Airbnb? I know
it was nice, bro.
You fuck with it?
It was weird because from the outside it kind of looked pretty plain. I think in pictures it looked really good, right?
Yeah.
Once we got there, we were just like, this thing's like pretty basic looking from the outside, but I mean, you don't need much on the outside, I guess, right? And then, but the inside was nice. I mean, it had a nice living room, modern, kitchen area,
remodeled basically.
We had plenty of bedrooms and beds to go around.
Luckily.
Yep. I think just two people just had to share a room technically with like a bunk bed in there. Not bunk bed, sorry. Yeah. Like two beds in there.
Bro. You're traumatized.
I know. I want to go back to that bunk bed, bro. New York. But yeah. But luckily, I mean, it seems like they were okay with it and it worked out for us.
It's a funny story because I think when we were breaking down the New York one, we were talking about as soon as we get there, we've seen a freaking roach behind the couch or some shit. This one, I guess, how would you explain it? It used to be a garage, but they transformed it into a room?
Yeah, so it seems like it's really popular like in LA, where people like convert their garages into another living area or a bedroom. I mean, I guess Texas is going that way too. I mean, for Airbnb, it makes sense because people don't go there to park their cars. They need more living space. So, yeah, they converted this one car garage into a bedroom. So,
yeah,
I mean, I guess it probably wasn't 100% sealed all the way. I mean, it looked like a room in there. You would never tell. We just put it together because we know houses and
Well, yeah, freaking the garage, little driveway thing. We're
a little ramp, and then even on the outside, it still has a garage door.
Yeah,
but there's like a faux wall there. But yeah, I'm thinking because it wasn't sealed all the way, a roach got in there.
Yeah, there was a roach in the garage bedroom, basically. Yeah. So, I always feel weird about shit like that. I'm like, should we report that? Should we try to get a discount? Like, and it was I think our first day when we saw that shit. It's like I don't know what the fuck to do at that point. Obviously, you don't want to like be like, oh, I don't want to be here anymore, because then you have to. It's more of a hassle to get all your shit and try to find something else you actually might end up paying more for, maybe even less. I don't know. I didn't look into it. No, but it's just weird. It's like, bro, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, but at the same time, like, I feel like it gives us, a little bit more leeway, like of
everything has roaches up in this bitch.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. But yeah, I agree with you though. Airbnb was pretty cool. We all got our own rooms, like, except for a pair of people. But the only thing that was kind of fucked up was I guess besides the roach, is the outside, bro. I feel like the pictures we were looking at, they made that shit look like it was huge, bro.
Deceiving.
Yeah, it was hella deceiving.
They made it look we had a fat backyard. Not even like fat, but it looked like a pretty decent backyard.
Spacious. Yeah. What's the saying? They pulled the rug in between under us, or whatever the fuck. Yeah,
that shit was like a 6 foot from the back door to the fence.
Yeah,
maybe a little more, but dude, there wasn't much back there. No. And on the sides of the house, it was like a little alleyway, like on each side.
Yeah, houses were pretty close there too, huh? Yeah, they use all that space. Yeah, but I feel like I'll give it to them. They, whatever camera angle or wide angle they use, they did this shit. And it's not really interior design, but design exterior wise, how they had like the Austin and then Texas, or I don't even know what the hell it said, but it was like a little art thing. I feel like if that wasn't there, it would straight like they just look like shit basically.
Yeah.
But they put that there, and I don't know. I
Yeah,
feel
they
like
knew what they were doing when they
yeah, they
remodeled that house and designed it for,
the Airbnb.
yeah, specifically for Airbnb. It seems like that's what their goal
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
And then, I mean, I'll give it to them. It was in a good area. I
Yeah,
feel like we were.
that's why ultimately why we chose it.
Hmm.
Yeah, and price as well. But
I feel like, well, I'm glad we didn't ride that. So, I mean, I'm not trying to jump ahead too much, but
no,
close
yeah.
by there was that train track where you ride the scooters on the
Oh
way
yeah,
back, and it really would lead to the house every time. I was thinking, like, the next day we took it back. I'm like, why didn't we just ride that into the city every day? We would have avoided traffic, but it would have made it as fun exploring the other
yeah. Yeah, scooters
sites.
is just makes it just more fun because
Yeah.
the last two trips we've taken, they've had zero scooters.
Hmm.
Chicago, New York, zero scooters. But when we went to Seattle, that was a vibe. We
Yeah.
were just scootering everywhere. Just I've personally fuck with that.
Yeah. I
You
like
know,
it.
I feel like a lot of people here, even when I was riding scooters for a little bit, like even here,
Yeah.
people would see it as like you're I don't know, you're down bad or some shit, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what the fuck? Like that shit fun as hell. I don't know.
Yeah. It seems like there though, it's like that's like a main what do you call it? Transportation down there.
I didn't see many other people ride it. Like obviously seen a few, but I didn't see too many.
No?
Nah, did
What
you?
well just the fact that they're everywhere
There
just
was a shit ton.
seemed
There
like
was a
they're
shit ton.
everywhere like we would go out to a restaurant, like there'd either be some of ours taken already
Mm-hmm.
or there'd be new ones.
Mm,
So I mean people were riding them there. But it most likely probably just tourist people like
probably
us.
because just going around. Okay, cool. Alrighty. So we got the Airbnb at the way. You know, it's whatever. You
Hmm.
know, it did the job. You know, it was like little HQ, come back,
Yeah.
rest, which we did a lot of. But that day, bro, what the hell did we even do that day? It was our first day. We didn't
Yeah.
go. Like,
Always stop at that chicken joint right there and that's
oh
when
yes. It was called Fly Right. I remember that.
yeah.
So there was a fast food chain, Fly Right, in Texas. I'd recommend it. That shit was
Yeah.
gas.
Dude, it was so good. But then I was looking at the pictures of our meal,
Yeah.
and pictures doesn't look that good. But trust, it was.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Well, I don't know if you took a picture of yours, but
Nah.
I took a picture of my chicken sandwich, and
You're like, this shit looks soggy. You
I was like, I don't
know?
even want to show this. I was telling my girl about how good it was, and uh, I was there. I was looking at the picture. I'm like, the fuck, is there a better one? I was
Hmm.
like, nope, that's it.
You're like, nice.
But no, that shit was fire. It
Nah,
was a
yeah.
different like way of chicken sandwich, you know.
It wasn't necessarily like the chicken that was spicy. I feel like Chick-fil-A and other places, it's the actual breading or yeah, I guess just a chicken. Was essentially jalapenos, and I think they even used a special sauce on that shit
Yeah,
specifically. So yeah, it was something cool, dope spot. Right after that, I think we went to the back to the spot and just chilled for a sec, huh?
yeah. We
Okay,
chilled there for a minute.
and then that's when we hit Sixth Street.
Yep, went down Sixth Street, and I
How would
guess
he explain that Sixth Street? What
um, well, to me, it's equivalent to it's like a little strip, like I guess equivalent to here. It's like our 25th Street
but a way larger scale,
in
huh?
a way
Way
larger
more.
scale. Well, we didn't know it was that. I mean, yeah, a larger scale as far as more bars and stuff like that there, but we didn't know there was a lot more to that than what we had seen right there. I guess there's different districts, right, to Sixth Street.
Yeah. I don't even freaking know to be honest with you,
Because
because
what we explored was like the oldest part, where it's like older buildings. That's where like Joe Rogan has his club, the Mothership, and
no.
a lot of just bars. What do they call those kind of bars? There's like a name for them, but
Hmm.
yeah. And but yeah, I don't know. It was cool though. I like how they blocked off the street and kind of just made it more of a you could fuck around here for a while and keep yourself busy. And
Yeah, that straight up reminded me when I went to Louisiana, Bourbon Street. They
hmm
essentially close, the sides of the street, and yeah, people are just walking, just going back to different bars. And I feel like that's the thing. You go to a bar, then you keep walking, but the same similarities as well from when I went to Louisiana is you have the bouncers actually trying to like inviting
mm,
you to come. Hey, we got $3 margaritas. Oh, you trying to pregame real quick? Come in. You get your shit, you leave, and then you keep walking. And same thing, they're like
mm.
almost harassing you to fucking come
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
So I thought that was like a different aspect as well.
for
I'm like,
sure. Yeah, that was the first time I actually been like where they close off streets, which you said you already
mm,
witnessed that in over there in Louisiana, but because it was pretty similar to the Duval Street in Florida in Key West, but over there there's fucking cars going regardless, like
oh,
at
okay,
all
I got
times. They
you.
never closed off.
Yeah,
But yeah, it was the same thing. You could fucking stop at any point and
Over there, were
get a
they
beer, drink, or whatever.
soliciting you to come invite?
No, they weren't doing that there though.
No. Okay.
No, I
Okay.
mean, I feel like there was just too many fucking people there. They didn't even have to do that.
Yeah.
Here, I can feel like, well, I mean, we landed there on a Thursday.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we saw there every day, huh? We saw that.
Yeah, literally.
Them bringing people in. It wasn't just because
we
it was
were
slower.
there like 3 out of the 4 days or nights, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I think we did go. Do we just end up randomly just drinking at different places? Is that what it was?
Yeah, that first day, yeah, we went to like 4 different bars.
And where did we end up at?
The last one, that's a good question.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, we just bounced everywhere. That's kind of how the vibe was. It isn't like, oh, we just went there and chilled. Other nights, yeah, but that specific one, nah, we just were bouncing everywhere, just trying to check everything out, kind of more feel it, be like, we're gonna be here for the next 2-3 nights. Where's gonna be our spot, basically, you know. But yeah, it was pretty cool. You know, I like that part of the town, but that kind of summarizes that Thursday, I believe. Yeah, we just went home after that.
Yeah, went home and
got some
chilled.
rest. Beautiful. Yep. Okay, cool. Alrighty, let's then Friday, if I'm not mistaken, that is the day we went to. Oh, I guess I'm kind of getting fast forward. We didn't have any crazy breakfast or anything like that, did we?
That's what I was thinking. I don't think we did. No.
I think you might have DoorDash food. Or was that the next day?
That was the next day. Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
I don't know. Oh, I think that day we just went straight to barbecue. I think y'all had coffee and stuff at the house. Oh, I think
is that Franklin's? Is that the Franklin day?
At one point we went and got groceries. That first day, I think.
Oh.
We went to like a little store there across the street after the chicken place.
Oh yeah, the Fly Right.
Yeah, so we had some. Thursday. We had some food for the morning. Well,
just random food, shit. It was just fucking. How do you say it in Spanish? Chucherias, yes, junk food. You know.
But yeah, that was the day we tried to go to Franklin's on Friday morning. Found out that we woke up too late.
Nah, that's some bullshit. So Franklin's, I guess, is super popular over there for having barbecue, but it's only open technically from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. We showed up at 12:30. In my mind, we got 2.5 hours, but they literally went in front of the people in front of us and said, "Yo, this is the line. We can't guarantee you food if you basically stay in line." And the wait time from that point was 2 hours. Damn. So it was like literally like, do you want to wait 2 hours to potentially maybe get something?
Yeah.
Potentially not. Like, what the hell? So yeah, people are dead ass just lining up there. Like I'm actually kind of like, even to this day, I'm like, what the hell? Like 2 hours is insane, bro. Because it's not even the cost of the food anymore. No. It's also your time that you're there. It's
2 hours, bro.
Like that shit is insane. And you know, it's like, what the fuck?
It's a gamble.
Yeah, at that point I was like, I don't think it's worth not eating. You know what I'm saying? So I think at that point, I believe you had a recommendation from the Joe Rogan fool.
Yep, and then also, I mean, it was the first thing that popped up, honestly, on like barbecue near me, and it was shit. What was it?
KB. That shit was whatever. To be honest with you.
Yeah, after we had actual real barbecue, it was.
Yeah, that shit was mid. It was it was a Egyptian, I believe, infused barbecue. So it's like, what the fuck? Yeah. Which is, you know,
it was different.
We had like rice and shit, like different macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, I feel like I was eating like.
It's just different.
Yeah, way different. The mac and cheese felt like a pasta. That's not even like mac and cheese, and
yeah,
it
was good though. I'm not gonna say it was trash, but it was not what we were expecting. I guess, you know, there you go for having expectations, right? But yeah, it was pretty good or whatever at that point. Oh, it wasn't even a restaurant. That's the thing. It was a lot of over there. It's just food carts, literally food carts. I don't want to say, basically a shit ton of food carts. All kinds of food carts as well. Anything you can name: ice cream, tacos, barbecue.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of Middle Eastern people there as well.
Yeah, there was.
So I think they call it halal food, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, all kinds of just random food trucks. You have a shit ton of food trucks. That's like the thing.
That's when we were on the scooters. I remember seeing just a bunch of fucking trucks everywhere. And yeah, Mexican I feel like was one of the most we saw, you think? Or... Because, I mean, you got to think of the place that we saw like in the middle of the night, like at 2 a.m.
I'd say tacos, halal food, and probably barbecue, probably top 3. Yeah. I don't really remember seeing any other shit. Like, I didn't see no Greek food or Italian food or
not even no shit like that either.
Nah, I did see some Asian stuff for sure, but that was more like desserts and shit like that. But yeah, I guess that's like the scene over there. Just a bunch of food carts type of things. Yeah. And I feel like they don't. Do you think they move those in the night? Or you just leave them there?
I feel like a lot of those are just stationary.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Out of that parking lot, or
Yeah, because on Google, it fucking has their pinpoint on there. So
Yeah,
if you
you're right.
Google a food truck, it's not gonna have a pinpoint. That's just gonna be like, hey, we're over here today, you know? So they're, I don't know. I don't know how that works. They probably just rent the parking lot. Someone owns the parking lot.
They rent it out.
And then boom, parking or whatever the fuck.
They're there for a few years or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then after that, I think that day we went. Is that the day we went to the Capitol, right?
The Friday, yeah, I believe so.
So we went to the Capitol just to.
Yeah, and a little fun fact. Hopefully, I'm not mistaken. The capital of Texas is in Austin, right?
Yeah,
That's the capital.
that was right.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we went to the
State Capitol.
The state capitol. That was interesting, huh?
Yeah. I honestly didn't think that was open to the public like that.
Yeah, I've never seen nothing like that.
I mean, can we do that here in Utah?
I don't. I've always been a little intimidated to go places like that, to be honest with you, because I'm like security. I don't want to like seem like
Dude, they didn't give a fuck there. They're just
oh
like,
hell no, bro.
welcome in, use everything you want.
That's why I appreciate
Go in
about
any
that.
door you want. Like,
Yep.
it's yeah.
You could literally just walk through it like in you're outside of like senators and Republicans' offices and shit. You could see their names like on the by the door and all
plaques.
that. Yeah, that shit's insane.
It almost seemed like if the door's open, fucking go in it.
Someone actually, I remember, ended up going into one of them.
Yeah,
I don't know what the
and
hell it was.
And it was unlocked, yeah. So
some government official. Yeah, I don't know how that shit works, but yeah, it was a beautiful building. It's not white. I feel like most Capitol buildings you see are white.
That threw me off.
Yeah,
it was like it was like a pinkish beige.
Yeah, I agree.
It reminded me of some. I remember when I was younger, there was like some apartments that got painted in Ogden, like by my house, like that pinkish beige. And I was just like, fucking ugly color, but I mean, I guess in the Capitol it looked good, but same time, like I was expecting white or something like.
Yeah, me too. That threw me off for sure. But yeah, it was pretty interesting. Just a shit ton of floors. I feel like what was the coolest part for me, at least, is just the center of it, and you could just look up and see like the star on top.
There's a name for that, isn't there? That dome, the dome thing.
Probably.
But I can't.
Yeah, Marcus Texture vocabulary isn't the best. Should ask the boy Gonzalo on that one.
Yeah. But no, it was really nice. I mean,
yeah, something to do.
After you know how much it takes to do stuff like that.
Oh shit, bro!
You take it more for an account, then versus if you're a little kid, you're just like, cool.
Yeah, exactly. And that's probably the people that made that building. That shit was probably like more than 100 years old. Mm-hmm. They're all dead technically, so it's literally like a building that got left behind by like old generations. I feel like that's fascinating too. I'm like, damn, where the fuck did they just get the inspiration? I guess all capitals kind of look the same, to be honest. Like how they're built. Like they have the building, and in the center they have the big ass dome or whatever.
Dome in the middle.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just cool.
You know what's funny is that I feel like I've always seen buildings like that, and I think that's like the White House, but the White House doesn't even have a dome. Huh? The White House is just like it's a straight.
Oh shit!
Like it's the bottom part of it without the dome.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But I always thought the White House, for some reason, always had like a dome like that. I don't know. It was weird. I was a kid. I guess now I kind of realize it, but
I mean, I think you're onto something, bro. I feel like there is still something out there, but I think that's a completely separate thing. Yeah, I might have to look into that when I'm editing.
Like Washington D.C. and shit. I think that might have like, I don't know.
They have so much shit over there. I haven't been there yet. My sister has, but maybe check it out sometime. You never know. Maybe that's the next spot, bro. Maybe potentially.
Yeah.
But what do we do after the Capitol?
After the Capitol, I believe we that's when we went down to the malls, right?
Holy shit, you're right. We lifted over to a completely different side of the town.
What you call that, like
the rich part of the
rich
town.
Part of Austin.
Yeah, there was Neiman Marcus, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, and it wasn't even like a mall, bro. It was like an outdoor mall kind of, but not even really, because you would walk 2 or 3 blocks to go to the next store. It was, I don't know even how to explain that. Like it was
I was gonna say, I don't even think I saw a parking lot, but I think I might have seen a parking structure at some point.
Okay.
But
that's a good point. Kind of like that reminded me of New York vibes, because I remember we were just walking down streets and shit. It was not stores. Yeah, it wasn't the mall. It was literally we were just walking down streets and you would run into stores. But yeah, definitely it was cool. We didn't buy anything though. I think only one of the homies bought something, but
some window shopping.
Yeah,
that's just time. Yeah,
exactly. Just get a little inspo. Like, I really didn't find anything that I like that as well, though.
No, same. There was nothing like that. I was just like, I got to have that.
Yeah, like I didn't have that itch on this one. I was whatever.
But that was that took up a big chunk of the time.
Yeah, it definitely did. And I remember after that, I think that's when we lifted back and we're like, oh, we should go to this club. And then we Googled it, and it was literally where we were just at.
In the same area,
yeah. And we're like, Let's not go back.
Yeah, because that was like a 30-minute drive from our current place where we were staying. So.
Yeah, it was a little far, huh?
Yeah.
It was a little farther. So we ended up deciding to go to a different club that
I can't even remember the name of it.
It was like Superstition or some shit like that.
I was gonna say Sapphire, but
that sounds like something else, bro.
Yeah, that's a different. That sounds like somewhere you want to go and buy trinkets.
Oh, okay. I think it was some shit like that though. Like, yeah. No, but it was cool. Yeah. We just randomly pulled up.
It's kind of sketchy at first.
Did we ride the scooters there?
No, we took the Uber there.
Really?
Yeah, but
because I feel like we walked there. I think I'm just tripping, bro.
No, they dropped us off like from the back because like the road was blocked off.
Oh, you're right. And then we had to walk around. That's why.
But when we pulled up, there was no cars.
Yeah,
that's what was sketchy. And it was like away from the town too. Well, in a way, it wasn't too bad, but it was on the other side of the river. Mm-hmm. I think everything on the other side of the river was like not really.
Got you.
So, but yeah, that was a good time. That was a good experience. It was more like an EDM type of night.
Yeah. It was enjoyable. You know, I feel like when we went to Chicago, we talked about, we had like a little table service. It was the DJ Gordo, which was amazing. Like one of the best sets I've seen, like, you know, even up close and shit. That shit was amazing. This one, it was just, I don't even know what DJ was fucking playing, to be honest with you. I feel like he was maybe a local talent or some shit like that. But I don't even know who was playing. I was just one on the side. And I feel like I've never had this setup like that. Our table was literally like on the corner, and then the DJ was in the center. It was like we were like
on the side of him,
type shit. And I was like, what the fuck?
That's pretty cool.
So yeah, that was cool. You know, just regular shit, nothing too crazy. Texas is way more affordable in terms of
100%
of getting bottles and all that shit. Take for granted, we did go see a major act in Chicago, and we saw some random ass person on this one. But I just heard as well with other people that it's just more affordable to go out and get some drinks and shit like that in Austin, Texas. So,
and I feel like there actually like a legit club that was gonna be like super super expensive there that we just didn't go to. Not really, huh?
It wasn't gonna be super super expensive as much as like Chicago, but there was other options for sure.
Was there?
Yeah, we're trying to go, but again, we found out that it was literally in the same area that we just got back from, and
yeah,
so that's why we're trying to do that. But yeah, that kind of wraps up the Friday though.
Yeah, that was
Friday. Good. That was a good little Friday, and then Saturday rolls in.
Yeah,
Saturday was dope.
Got Saturday, some breakfast.
Yeah, you hooked us up. I think we all woke up a little later, you know, for
you definitely did.
Obvious reasons. And we ate a little breakfast. Shout out Edgar, you know what I'm saying? And then I think you guys DoorDash some groceries as well, or just more.
Yeah, Gonzalo, shout out.
Yeah, chucherías and shit like that.
Restock up on some stuff, some waters and stuff. So
yeah. So that was dope. And then after that, I think we had a late start to that day. What the hell did we do like right after that though?
Oh, I can't even remember that Saturday.
Yeah.
Is that the day we went and got barbecue?
Oh, is that Terry Black's right after?
Is that Terry? Yeah, I think it was.
We didn't have no breakfast. Well, I guess
no, it wasn't that one.
I think it was. It was Terry Black's because we didn't. I don't think we went on Sunday. We were like making a joke.
Yeah, no,
we didn't go. Yeah, Terry Black's. That was definitely the best food we had. I'm gonna lie. Dude, but everyone says that shit, bro. Yeah. Literally 10 different people.
Terry Black's. And
I was just like, what the fuck? Like, y'all overhyping it. But it's true. It's just gas.
Yeah.
Gas. And what I love the most about it is we don't have to wait fucking 2.5 hours, bro.
Yeah, that line moved quick. And they have like a whole system there, man. It was, because when we pulled up, I was like, it's going to be one of those places where we have to wait.
Yep.
At least an hour, 30 minutes.
Yep. That's what I thought.
No, they had a fucking system there.
Oh, they had this shit already going.
Yeah.
It was kind of when we went to Katz Deli.
Exactly.
In New York, they had shit line up that, like, you know, the Whammo.
That one was a little longer, but yeah, they have a whole system inside.
Literally, the shit's coming out. Yeah, shit was nuts.
That was good, though. It was good food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, amazing barbecue. Would you say it's the best barbecue you've ever had?
I would say so, yeah, because I have someone here from locally, but it doesn't like. It's not like that.
Didn't hit like that?
Tender and
okay.
Nice. That's what I noticed. The difference was like it's super super tender, almost like falls apart in your mouth. As far as like the brisket that we got.
Yeah. What would you say for the people hearing?
What's exactly everything we had?
Well, I was gonna say, what the fuck is barbecue? Because you could just say barbecue is fucking. Look, for my dad,
barbecue sauce.
I guess that's a fact.
That's the sauce.
If I tell my dad to make a barbecue, he's gonna make carne asada, fucking Hispanic shit, right? So barbecue, is essentially, like Edgar said, brisket. For sure, sausage is prominent, like custom, home ingredient sausage.
Yeah.
What else could be something in there?
Ribs.
Ribs for sure. You also got,
Um,
in terms of meat, what else you got?
where you said brisket, we got like pork, like
Oh, like that ground of beef too. I don't even know what the fuck you would call that shit though.
a
It's
chopped brisket, basically.
I don't think it was brisket though. It
Like
was
what we
like
had in that little tray.
yeah, it
I
was
think it's chopped brisket.
nah, because that shit had no
No.
fat in there. Brisket has a fuck ton of fat. I was cutting that shit off. I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
It tastes good. I ain't gonna lie. It makes the shit more preferable.
Yeah, I
But
know they have like
I can't.
brisket, chopped brisket. They have pork,
They have
like
all kinds
pulled
of
pork.
shit, bro.
Yeah.
Just shit like that. But then you have barbecue, like barbecue
As
sauce.
a kid, bro, that's what I always thought.
Yeah, just,
My friends would be like, "Hey, we barbecued this weekend. We went camping, or we went camping and barbecued." And I'm like, "The fuck? Like,
yeah.
you guys just have like some? I don't know." As a kid, Hispanic kid, I didn't know what the fuck barbecue was. But basically, it's the meaning of just like, having like a. It's like when people say, "I'm una carne asada." Doesn't mean like it has to be carne asada. Like it just means like
For my
a
dad, it
cookout.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, I don't know. I guess the definition of that would be
Yeah, just kind of what you think, barbecue is freaking. And then sidewise, you got mac and cheese.
mashed
You
potatoes,
got mashed potato. Well, not even mashed, just potato salad.
potato salad. Yeah.
What else you got?
You have a coleslaw.
Coleslaw, that's a fact.
Um,
That's a big fact. I feel like we're missing one that we did get, but
we got rice.
that was at the other one though. That was the KB.
Oh, we got rice to this one too. Remember?
It was rice as well.
Yeah, it's like almost like a Hispanic rice.
I thought that was the first place, bro. I'm all fucking confused now. Okay, I'll have to look back on the pics and shit, but
Yeah.
yeah, basically shit like that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing if you ever want to go. It's not really a franchise. I think it's the only location.
Yeah.
That's only location in Austin. Let me rephrase that. There is other locations in different parts of Texas, maybe a different state, potentially in the South. But yeah, I don't think I've seen anything else. But highly recommend if you go, check it out. You don't have to wait 2.5 hours. Franklin's, I feel like, we missed out on it, but I don't know. Waiting 2.5 hours is just kind of a turn off, to be honest. Like, what the fuck? We're on vacation, bro.
Yeah, I get it if it's just like you're going there for a week and you gotta have it. I mean, you got nothing else better to do.
We would have waited, but we were not guaranteed shit. Yeah. Like, come on, bro.
That's 2 hours, bro.
Yeah,
and
bro.
It wasn't like just. I mean, I guess it was shaded, but you're fucking outside. It's hot.
Yeah, over there. What would you say the temperature?
Bro, I feel like 100
because of the humidity. Hot. Yeah, it was hot as shit. I did not want to be outside for sure. It was burning. Nah, not comfortable like over there for sure.
So. Probably should have worn some fucking sunblock, but
nah, it was what it is. I gladly I was prepared and just essentially took shorts the whole time. I did wear pants, but that's kind of to go out. But thankfully, I was prepared, just straight up shorts. It's too humid and hot for that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, after Cherry Blacks, I think at that point we didn't go home.
No.
That's when we tried to burn time. We got our scooters, and we tried to take them like fucking 10 miles.
Bro, we rode scooters forever.
We went to like some crazy neighborhood. There was some badass houses up there too.
Yeah. Shit, I think I still remember the address for one of them, the abandoned one.
Oh, for real?
Wasn't it 609 or 6090 or
some shit like that?
It was like 69, but it was like there's some numbers there mixed. 6090 or 609, but basically it was like an abandoned mansion or a pretty fat house.
Yeah.
Where we're just bullshitting like, oh, we should just buy this.
Yeah, and just like in the perspective, Texas is mostly flat, but for some reason, we were going to fucking hills and shit on like over where they live over here.
Yeah.
So our scooters would fucking be going like hauling ass and shit and
bog out.
And then you'd just bog out at the top, and then you gotta like be freaking pushing up, and then it would stop moving, and you had to restart it.
Birth that Terry Blacks out pretty quick.
Facts, bro. That's a fact, bro. Yeah. But eventually got to a point where I guess we got out of the zones. If anyone's rode scooters, you know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. You're not allowed to proceed to a certain, I guess, district or whatever. So we had to go all the way back.
Yeah, we went all the way back. I think we just ended up getting an Uber. We finally got the
scooter. I mean, the ice cream.
Yeah, we got to the ice cream.
The rolled ice cream. You guys didn't have any, but it was me and I think.
I couldn't, bro.
That shit was gas, bro.
It was
some Asian rolled, and I think I was telling my girlfriend about that, and she knew what it was. I guess it's something that's pretty popular.
Yeah, I've had it here in Salt Lake. Actually.
Really, rolled ice cream
on State Street. Yeah, It's kind of weird how they make it, bro. Have you seen them when they make it?
Nah,
No.
nah. I think they were explaining it to me though.
Just
But
basically think of like a melted fucking ice cream cup.
a little leche.
Like yeah, they just throw it like on a plancha, but it's like a freezer, so it's like freezing as it's on there. And they literally have spatulas, bro. Like some spatula you would use for a fucking like drywall,
Damn.
and they're just kind of like picking it up, and rolling it, picking it up, and like mixing it. And then that's when you can add it in like toppings, and they just fucking chop it up in there. And
Yeah.
finally, they kind of make it into like a flat sheet, and then they just like roll it up into a
Whatever the hell that is.
little roll.
That makes sense. And they'd probably chop it up from there.
Yeah,
And then here you go.
that's pretty good though. Man. It's like ice cream, just in a roll, right?
Yeah. Yeah, my shit was, I remember the flavor strawberry Oreo. She was pretty good, It is what it is. But yeah, like Edgar said though, after that we went and took a lift all the way over to some other side of the town. Essentially, we're gonna go ahead and meet because we reserved a tour, a
Pontoon.
pontoon. I always fuck up that name. The pontoon tour. I thought personally on that tour we're gonna go through like the city and shit,
Yeah,
but
me too.
that was not the case. But hey, it ended up working out for us because we definitely saw some shit. But yeah, we pulled up, tried to find our guide. We found our guide, got on that shit, and yeah, it was just us. There was a tour for some sunset type of thing. I guess we were doing the same thing, but we had a private little thing.
And it seemed like a lot of people rent those things to go in the water. Like, hey, I want to rent the pontoon, and me and the kids are gonna jump in the water to like keep it paused or hold it in the river for a while.
I wonder
'Cause
if that was an option with us because he told us straight up, "Hey, just don't jump in the water. That's my only rule," or some shit. Didn't he say that?
I think he asked at first though, is anybody getting in the water? And then he looked at, I think Gonzalo, because Gonzalo was like one of the few that I think his shorts looked like
I
they
don't
were
remember
more
that.
water shorts.
Okay.
And he's like, no. And then he's like, all right, well, my only rules, yeah, basically like don't jump while I'm driving.
Gotcha.
I think that's what he meant though. I don't think he meant like,
Yeah, I'm not cool. He probably didn't want us to jump in front of that shit.
yeah, that's
Get freaking propelled or something.
because
Yeah. It was dope though. At first, I think he was just heading. I don't even know what direction that was. He was going
into the city, yeah.
into.
Yeah, that was towards the city for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically
Colorado River.
the Colorado River, which did he say they call it Austin Lake there or Austin
Yeah,
River?
yeah.
Lake,
Yeah. Austin Lake.
Which seemed weird because obviously it's not a lake, but I guess to them
It's an Austin Lake.
yeah, it's a lake. But man, dude, the houses, basically backing into the lake, like their backyards are the lake.
Yep.
Mind blowing. That was definitely some.
That was some other shit, bro. I wouldn't say it's to give I guess you could say the listeners and viewers a perspective. It's not rich people anymore. It's the ultra wealthy.
Yeah.
It's the 1% of the 1%. It's $40 million houses. But continue.
Yeah, but no, I think it threw me off because I wasn't expecting that shit.
Nah, me neither.
I was expecting just like a boat ride and then
In the sunset.
a city and something. Yeah. No, we're fucking going and it's just like, oh, here, fucking $40 million homes, crazy like backyards. Well, the homes themselves is just crazy, and
Oh fuck yeah, bro.
it's like the way the houses are presented. It's presented to people from the river to look at the house and be like, holy shit, that's a fucking fat house. Because normally when you see a house,
it's a little secluded.
the presentation's from the front, yeah,
Yeah.
and it's secluded, like you said. But this, like, the presentation is like made to be shown, and from the back of the house, like the attention of the way they design the house is like from the back forward. I mean, I can only imagine the front, but yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah,
Every single house had a garage.
it was crazy because these garages, yeah, like you said, it's a boat garage, but the garage was in the water, so the boat was in the water itself, right? Most of them were like that.
They were picked up out of the water. Yeah, I'm not sure if you caught on to that. There's like not hydraulic lifts, but there's like lifts that pick up the boat out of the water. So the boat's not just soaking in the water year round. So when they want to ride in it, they get in it, they lower it into the water, and then they back out. And
that sounds like some rich shit.
yeah, and every single boathouse had a whole like lounge and barbecue thing on top of it, and like a hangout pad on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
some houses have guest houses and shit too.
Yep.
Yeah, and then we basically seen all kinds of people's houses. I feel like one of the cooler ones. They said that the founder, there's a dating app called Bumble.
Yeah,
I'm not even sure if it's even around anymore. But the founder was from Austin, lives in Austin, or female. I don't know if it was a female. I'm not even sure if they even live there anymore. But yeah, they straight up had a house there. They sold it already. It's not theirs, but I think Was that the one that they were saying that sold for 41 million or some shit?
Yeah, 40,
Yeah,
44 or 41. Yeah, something
some shit
40
like that.
million. But it was a fat house.
It was one of the cool ones.
It looked like a, what do they call them? A YouTuber. What do they call them? Just that one. I can't even think of the name, bro. I'm having a Biden moment. Uh, but it was all white basically. It was cool. I'm saying the word I'm trying to say.
Uh-huh.
I keep thinking of entrepreneur. It's not entrepreneur. It's people that YouTube and
Oh, influencer.
influencer.
There we
Jesus,
go.
thank you.
I got you.
Yeah, definitely like an influencer house. It was just
Got
like
you.
vibey. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You could tell
Yeah.
some parties go down there.
Yeah.
Type house.
Facts.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that was definitely one of
The dope ones,
the
bro.
cool dope ones.
He was just, I like the guy because he could, I don't know, he just seemed more friendly. He was like our age and was kind of breaking shit down. And it's funny because he was actually at the Superstition Club we were at like the night before
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Like, what the, that was
At the
fucking
very end, he came out. He
random.
asked us what we've been doing. He's like, "Oh yeah, we were at the club." He's like, "Oh, I was there too." From
Yeah.
like 11 to 12 or some shit.
Some
Yeah.
random shit like that. But yeah, he was showing us all kinds of crazy shit for sure, things as ultra wealthy people have.
Yeah.
The actor Dennis Quaid, I don't know who the fuck that was, like the name, but if you literally Google, you'll be like, oh shit, like
Yeah.
I know who that is. Some crypto billionaire people had a
Yeah.
house there, like got probably bought Bitcoin and just got rich as shit, bought a
Yeah.
big ass mansion.
One of Elon Musk's first homes that he
Oh yes, he lived in there.
lived in there, sold to one of his
His PayPal homies.
buddies. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
It was, yeah.
That's so cool, bro. That's so fucking cool. And then yeah.
And then took a little Venice. They have this little like,
Oh shit.
it's not even like a different river. I mean, it's all part of the same water.
It's like a subsection
But
of
it's like
that.
a little, yeah. And they call it Little Venice. I would say mostly because of the style of homes, maybe, and then the little like
the little
bridges.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
But yeah, it was like a little secluded area.
Bro, that shit was so nice.
And it's weird because like it seemed like we were on a road, but with water, and that's how Venice is.
Yeah.
The roads are water over there. So, well, nowadays they have actual roads, but back then that's all they had. So it's kind of funny we were talking about that actually not too long ago about how.
Oh, that is true actually, huh? In a recent pod.
Yeah, but yeah, that was dope. I mean, I feel like it almost kind of feels kind of weird though living there because I feel like anybody can drive their boat through there.
Yeah.
Literally look through your fucking house because.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Nobody gave a shit there. Their fucking blinds were wide open, lights were on inside, and.
I think that a lot of people don't even really live there. I feel like the ultra rich people, kind of like that. I was telling you about the Bahama houses.
Yeah.
They freaking go like there twice, maybe a year, just for the vacay. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I could be wrong.
That's true. I mean, because we didn't see a fucking single soul in one of those houses.
Nah, I think I've only seen one person in like their patio.
Yeah.
With like some other person just chilling. I'm like, damn, y'all living.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then it got dark.
Yeah.
Definitely got dark, and then we couldn't see shit. I remember I was like, hey, girl, can I see you?
Yeah, turn the light on.
Yeah, but he just kept driving, bro.
Yeah.
The little, a guide. And yeah, he eventually led us to one of the coolest, it looked fucking cool from the outside. I can't really see shit, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, one of, basically the podcast, I guess you'd say legend.
Yeah. Joe Rogan's house.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Yes, sir.
We saw his house, which was kind of just random. I was not expecting that shit.
Well, I had a feeling we were going there because.
Oh, for real?
Remember I showed you that? Well,
I'm not sure you showed me the.
I'm not sure we put it with 2 and 2, but.
No, I did not think of that shit.
Because I was telling you, yeah, his house is like way over there. Because I was looking on the map, and I'm like, I've seen it before. Like he lives on that river and blah blah. And when he kept heading that way, I'm like, I'm sure he's gonna go take us to see this shit. And yeah, sure enough, he's like, oh, I've never been here at night, but he's like, that's Joe Rogan's house right there. Like,
that's fucking crazy, bro.
That
is nuts. That is definitely nuts. I would have been cool if we would have seen him like just chilling outside of some shit.
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah, I'm sure he would have shot an arrow at us or something. Get the fuck off.
It's funny you say arrow.
Yeah.
Oh shit! But yeah, that's that was a cool little long ride though. That was dope. I feel like that was, like you said, one of the key defining cool moments. I'm glad we did that. I feel like we were kind of iffy about it, but I'm so glad we did that shit. Like that was.
No, honestly, that was I had a good feeling about it. And it was so relaxing after we fucking rode those fucking scooters. My fucking arms were fucking turning into jello just from
Oh,
all the
for real?
bumps and shit. Yeah.
I killed like 2, 3 waters on that shit. And it
Yeah.
was a 90-minute ride.
Yeah. Just sitting down at first and just relaxing, and then we start seeing the fat houses. That's what, like
Oh yeah, that just
it's a complete shock. Yeah.
yeah, facts,
But
facts, facts, facts.
that was dope. I think that was a big part of my trip that I like enjoyed was
Yeah,
that.
you'll never forget that shit. That's a fact. I don't think I'll ever
Yeah.
forget that as well. But yeah, that kind of just ended that. You know, at that point, the driver himself gave us some more recommendations. I forgot the Lucky Duck or some shit. We went to some other area of Austin, pulled up, got some drinks. Actually, we didn't even go to the Lucky Duck yet. I think we went to one across
Oh yeah, the
diagonally.
rooftop. The if you know, you know.
Yeah, oh, that's crazy. You remember that? It was a cool rooftop bar. It was fucking badass up there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was just walking by and I seen like this little like fucking A sign, A-frame sign, and it said like if you know, you know, rooftop bar. But it was just like a chick in the front and there's like nothing there.
Uh-huh.
I think I looked at you and you're just like, did you see that? And I was like, yeah, it's a bar, rooftop, whatever. And then, fuck it, should we try it? And I think you pretty much basically, yeah, fuck, let's just go.
But yeah, remember they said that the entrance was not even there. We had to go
Yeah.
like around
Yeah, we asked
to
her
the
and she's like,
back.
that's the other way.
That shit was kind of sketch.
I think it was like if you had a table, maybe you go through there. That's what I was
Ah,
thinking. Because
okay.
it was announcing it right there.
That's facts.
But yeah, it was pretty much like we're at full capacity. It's whoever comes out goes in type thing. So we waited like fucking literally 2 seconds. And a crowd came out, so we just went in. But that was cool.
Yeah, it was so dope, bro.
That
That
was a
shit
good
was so
little
cool.
find. That's kind of I was wanting something like that where we could like see the city because it's a
Yeah.
cool skyline, you know.
Oh yeah, it was super beautiful up there. 100%.
It was
Yeah.
good. It was a good vibe up there.
That's where we started. I guess you'd say yeah, basically the night, I guess. Had like a couple drinks there. After that's when we moved to the other one. The
Lucky
other one
Duck.
was just fucking. We were straight in dirt, bro.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, I realized that towards the end. I was like, "Yo, this is just straight dirt." My shoes got fucked. I thought
Yeah,
it was like gravel or some shit we were on.
fuck no, straight dirt, bro.
Oh, it's funny as shit.
Yeah.
Imagine in the day that shit probably just looks like
Oh, that's
like
a fact. Just you can't see
like
shit.
yeah, yeah. In the day, it's probably just like fucking Mexico, like just like
Just dusty as shit.
yeah, dirt tables on dirt and
Breathing in some dirt. Oh yeah, we're still breathing in dirt at that point.
yeah. But it was good. It was
What kind
good
of
vibe
music
there.
were they playing over there? I kind of forgot.
I would.
It was all kind of just like
It was just random, but I would say like throwback music.
yeah, popular like
Because everybody was like catching on to it.
yeah.
It's all shit we've heard in the past. It was definitely
Facts.
nothing new.
No, that's a fact. Yeah, like 2000 hits or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But not necessarily hip hop, like pop.
It was everything.
Yeah, like yeah, that's facts.
And
But
some
mostly
Miley
pop.
Cyrus and some
Yep.
mixed with some fucking rap.
Yeah, it was all kinds of shit.
Yeah, it was.
That was dope though. That was a good night. And after that, I think that's when we went home, right?
Yeah, we went home after that one. And did we ride scooters that night home? I think we did.
Potentially. Oh, the night before we walked like 2 miles. I'm just remembering.
Oh yeah, that was a lot. After the nightclub.
Yeah, after the
Yeah.
nightclub one, yeah, we walked like 2, 3 miles. But we were gonna get a lift or ride scooters, but I thought it better that we don't do that because one, there's always a risk that you might incur a $250 fee on your lift, if you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
You basically barf in the lift, you get taxed. And then second, drunk people and scooters don't really mix.
That's
You know,
asking for some.
that's how. Yeah, it's like just
That's
sober
good.
up, just walk. It kind of
Yeah.
sucked. I ain't gonna lie, I don't mind shit like that, but some people in the group weren't too fond. But
Yeah, dude, that walk was forever. But yeah, we did make a pit stop to get some food for one of the boys. But
yeah,
at the same time, bro, I think we walked for an hour, over an hour, right? Well, we were out over an hour from when we left the nightclub. to
yeah,
the
I feel like
house,
we waited a long time for the
food.
not too long, but like 10, 15 minutes, and
Yeah.
that for sure added some. But yeah, we walked basically an hour that night. You know, but yeah, we definitely did sober up after that point, got home, and we were chilling. But yeah, going back, yeah, I think we probably lifted or one scooters or some shit, and that takes us to Sunday, the last full day.
Last full day. Got some good breakfast in the morning.
Yeah, I do remember getting
Um,
some good breakfast. I forgot from where specifically, but that shit was gas.
Yeah, I forget the name of that place.
Yeah,
but
it was like it wasn't too far from the Airbnb. We
no,
we walked
we
there.
went right for closing too. We woke up a little later that day.
Yeah, that's a fact. But
Um,
yeah, that was just kind of more chill. I think that's kind of what did we do at the beginning of the day on Sunday?
We went there. We went back to the house. I think that's when everybody was like kind of just not wanting to do nothing.
Oh,
I think I finally ended up just getting ready, and I think everybody else we just got ready and got up and left, and we were gonna go watch a movie, but nobody was feeling that, so we went. Or I think me getting ready was gonna basically throw it all off. So
yeah, I don't remember.
what
Yeah.
did we do? We went out though.
We eventually went out for the comedy
Oh, we
club.
were looking for a place that had a view, a restaurant or something. So we ended up going
Oh
to that
yes.
rooftop spot.
Oh shit. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot about that. We got the charcuterie board.
I can't even say that. I tried saying it, and my girl just laughs at me. She's like, "Say it again." And I'm like, I already fucked up the first time.
Like that's like me saying a Pontoon or whatever the fuck you say.
Pontoon.
There you go, Pontoon. See, we all
Yeah,
have a word
I
that
say
fucks you up.
charcuterie board, and
Nah,
she
bro.
just laughs at me. But yeah, that was a good little find. It was called a G6.
Oh, for real? Oh,
Is
it
that what it
was.
was?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was. It was like a
Was it?
G6, like some
Am
shit
I
like
just
that.
making that up?
Nah,
It was some
sounds about
six.
right.
Yeah,
Seems
or
about
P6.
some shit like that.
I don't know, bro.
It was, but it was just dope. It
It
was
was a
inside of a hotel though,
yeah
top
hotel.
floor.
It's called a Line. That hotel.
Oh wow, okay.
Um, but yeah, it was a different view because we were kind of more looking through. Well, honestly, we didn't even get a view, but we were.
All the blinds were down too though.
I think I'd rather be inside though at that time because
Oh,
it
it's
was hot
so
as
fucking
shit.
hot, bro. We only had like one drink. We weren't even trying to drink that day, to be honest. But
No,
just got one just for the. It was like the fan. It was
just for the
fancy as shit. You know, one of those little fancy
what do they
little.
call those? Basically a lounge or
Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
bar or something. Yeah,
Yeah,
bar
bro.
lounge.
But yeah, it was definitely dope. All kinds of cheeses and shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I didn't want to say shit, but one of those. I think it was the middle one. It was the goat cheese. I tried that shit,
Yeah.
and I swear I could feel that shit go down and just start like figuratively just bubbling. I was like, I can't eat that.
Shit,
I'm not eating that shit, bro.
you're crazy,
I
bro.
can't, dude. I can't eat no goat cheese, bro.
Start
Fuck,
fighting with everything else in your gut.
fuck that. That cheddar, the smoked cheddar was gas.
Yeah, that was the only one I fucked with. I didn't even try the fucking goat.
No, hey, nah. Come on, pa.
Yeah,
Yeah, you good on that one. We definitely didn't eat that, but everything else was good. The only thing I didn't fuck with that board was they had freaking chorizo. I'm like, bro, I didn't fucking, you know,
yeah,
we all pay, obviously, a little portion, but I didn't pay a shit ton of money to eat fucking chorizo. Like, the fuck?
yeah. It wasn't. It was a weird. It had like a weird taste to it. I mean, it was dry.
It was dry
It
as
was like
shit.
jerky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, what the fuck?
yeah.
Yeah, I wish it would have been some other type of meat.
Fuck, you could have made pepperoni, man, or some shit.
Facts. Just throw in some fucking Pizza Hut pepperoni. That would have been good.
Yeah,
But yeah, it was what it is. Yeah, it was cool. And at that point, I think that's when we started winding down and heading over to the mothership, huh?
yeah. The comedy show we had at night at 7 or 8, whatever it was, and
Mm-hmm.
that was cool, man. That was a cool
It was
experience.
better than I thought, to be honest with you. I
Yeah,
thought it was gonna
low-key.
be some random freaking dude. We don't even know who the fuck the dude was.
I kept telling him the same thing, but I mean, I thought the same thing, but I kept telling myself, I'm like, this is like a pretty well-known name club, and I don't think they just put like some random person up. But at the same time, like I've never even seen or heard about this person. I've been
Yeah.
listening to
I've never heard
Joe
that
Rogan
person.
like for a fucking long time.
Yeah, that's a
So,
fact. That's a fact.
but no, it was good. I've
Did
heard
you
it.
do any research actually before on the dude before we pulled up? Because we knew
I
his name for like 6 weeks.
I think the night before when I was trying to go to bed, I watched like one of his short comedy things.
I didn't want to watch it. I just wanted to go in blind.
Well, I think it was all going to be blind regardless, because I don't think
Yeah,
he puts out like
the shit that you're gonna watch. No, I
yeah,
get you. But like his style, I
but I
guess you
wanted to
could
have an
say.
idea, yeah. And I was like, it's not bad. I fell asleep during it, so I mean, I was towards the end. So, but the first one of what do they call it? Fuck, I forget the whole comedy thing. How like the first one comes up and
Oh, okay. The opener, the
the
opening acts.
the opening acts, yeah. The one girl I've heard her a few times, like
Oh, for real? You knew who that was?
yeah, Bridget.
I didn't know that.
So
I thought she was like just new and ass or something. To be honest with
no,
you,
no, I've heard her in the past, and
were you a fan or were you just someone random?
like a fan of her.
Yeah,
I just thought it was she's
she's okay.
she's a comic,
She's
yeah,
okay.
she's
Okay.
good. The middle act, I don't remember his name, but
Oh, that dude straight up had Asperger's. I could tell.
yeah,
Like he was. I know he was like in the vibe and flow and everything, but he was dead ass
at the
being
edge,
of being, And I was like, damn, that reminds me of
yeah, Asperger's. Yeah,
yeah,
but
something.
yeah, he was a good dude too.
Yeah, I liked him. Yeah, he was just different. I've never experienced or heard a comic like that. Just different vibes. And
When he first came up, bro, I swear he looked right in like it. We made like eye contact.
to you,
Like right in my soul, I was like, "Oh fuck, he's gonna roast the shit out of me or something." And then he like later on he said like, "I'm not a person that really picks on anyone because I have Asperger's or whatever. Like I can't do that with people." And I was like, "Oh, thank God,
you're like, fuck.
I can breathe." But yeah, he
Yeah,
had
he's
a crazy
dope.
look in his face.
I forgot his name too.
But yeah, our main act,
How do you pronounce his last name, bro?
Dave Landu.
Landu? Okay.
It wasn't.
Yeah, it's LAND and then either AU or some shit like that. I don't even remember.
I don't even know, bro.
But yeah, he was a cool comic. Funny. He was funny.
Yeah.
He was definitely funny as hell. I was cracking up in that shit. For some reason, I don't know what it is. I feel like a lot of people were laughing for the first and second act.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. For me, I don't know if I was just not in the zone yet. But that shit kind of wasn't like as funny as the other people were laughing, if that makes sense. But then it did get funnier and funnier. I don't know if I just got
comedy shows are weird, bro.
You know
I remember when I went to go see like Joe Rogan. That was honestly the first person I ever saw. And
I heard that fool's not funny. Is that facts?
It's weird because it's you get that vibe where you're just like.
No, I've heard online though. I've never seen him or seen his comedy.
No, but I think when you brought that up though, I think that's just comedy in general. Because I was like that because I went there and I was just like everybody's like dying laughing, like after every single word they say.
Yeah.
And I'm just like people are just like being like
are they paid?
Kissing ass.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
But yeah, I mean I don't know. I watched the special and it was a.
Do you like the special?
The new one? I watched a little bit of it and fell asleep. But I mean, I watch a lot of shit and fall asleep. So, no, I don't know, bro. Watching comedy shows or
it's
specials
different.
by yourself, it's
just different.
Yeah, it's not like oh shit. But I get it when you're in a crowd, you get that everybody's laughing, and you kind of just
it's just I don't know.
It becomes more funny because everybody's laughing too.
Yeah, the group effect.
Yeah, so
the herd mentality.
But yeah, I get that vibe with. I think that's just comedy in general. There's some shit that's just not funny to you, but everybody else laughs, and you're just like,
no. But I feel like bro, there was just so much. Either it went over my head and I didn't fucking get it.
Yeah.
Or it fucking was just, I don't know. I just was like, all right, like whatever. But yeah, it's cool though. Because that reminds me, even like, remember when we were watching like Drake and Josh when we were growing up and shit? They would have that that laughing little sound.
The sitcom fucking background laughing.
Yeah. It's like, ah, like we were supposed to be laughing and that encourages you to laugh or some shit or when to laugh. So it kind of felt like that for me. Straight up, I was like, what the fuck? But crazy. There was funny shit though, and that actually made me laugh. Where I wasn't like, oh, huh, I'm supposed to laugh here. Huh. Yeah. Those points I was like, yo, this guy's wild, because he was saying some crazy shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, there definitely was some parts where you're
like, bruh.
They're just dead ass funny as hell. Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny as hell.
Wish I could record it.
Oh, tell us about the phone, bro. That shit was trippy as fuck.
Yeah, so I mean, I had that happen already in the past when we went to the comedy show here for Joe Rogan.
That was my first time doing some shit like that.
Which is, I guess it's cool as far as the comedy goes, like a comedian, because they can say some crazy explicit shit, and it's not like, oh, I'm gonna fucking post this shit, and
I don't think that's
a big part of the reason. That's a big part of it, but obviously a lot of it's to save it for. They don't want to make put it out there so everybody else knows about it.
To my understanding, is when they're doing shows like this, like small, it wasn't that small because there's a shit ton of people there. Yeah. But they're essentially honing the craft, working on the jokes, maybe working on the timing to see what resonates with the audience the most. And then they basically build all that content up and save it for like a special.
Yeah.
So that way they can release it to the Netflix. So they're basically just kind of like working and like testing different shit out. And sometimes they even go freestyle. That's like the hardest. Like if you're funny, that's how you know.
Yeah, they just bring new shit out.
When he was asking people in the fucking crowd, he was like, oh, hey, like, have you ever been arrested? It's like, oh, what charge? Like, shit like that. Like, he doesn't know what he was going to say. And people just said DUIs and shit. So it's like, all right. So just shit like that. I think like that type of comedy to me is like the funniest.
Funnier shit,
yeah. It's like just freestyling and shit.
Yeah, I agree. I like that. But yeah, shit. I mean, there's probably a few reasons for them locking your phones up. But yeah, they basically put your fucking phone in a pouch.
Yeah.
Lock it up with like one of those security tag things. Let your clothes get. It's like one of those magnetic things. Mm-hmm. And then they give you your shit back. But obviously you can't open it or get into it till you leave the club. And
that threw a lot of people. I've told that to like a couple people, and they're like, what the fuck? What you mean they grabbed your phone? It's like, no, they literally bag your phone in front of you so you can't open it, but then they hand you the phone back. So the phone is always in your sight and then in your grasp.
Yeah, in your possession. Yeah.
It's always in your possession. Not until you leave. That's when they
unlock it.
So do you think it's easy to open if you had a magnet or some shit?
Oh, for sure, yeah. Oh, yeah, you can open it. Well, it's got to be like a special magnet. It's got to be like a magnet that sucks from like outwards, if that makes sense. So think of a ball socket.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you've ever seen how like a compressed air chuck thing works. You know how you pull back on a compressed air hose, like at a body shop or something.
Oh, okay.
You pull back. You pull back and then you slide the fitting in and it'll lock in place.
Okay, that's what you're talking about.
So it's kind of like it's got a bunch of bearings like this, and when you pull back on the thing, it releases the bearings. So this can
Got it.
So it goes like this.
So the magnet
so the
does that.
magnet has to kind of like suck outwards. So
That's fucking crazy.
That's why it's like a concave
That's
shell
fucking
thing.
crazy. You know that shit. I swear.
Yeah.
You should be an engineer, bro. What the fuck you doing?
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. No, but speaking of that, they've been doing that at schools now. Which
Locking phones?
I'm 100% cool with that.
Locking phones?
Yeah, they give it the fucking same. All right, Timmy, come here and give me your fucking phone. All
fucking
right,
Timmy, bro.
Go to class. And then at the end of the class, you can fucking go and unlock your pouch and throw the pouch in the thing.
Wow.
So, I mean, obviously, I feel like there's kids that are going to just fucking, I don't have a phone today.
Yeah.
Like, search me, and they fucking have a phone in their shoe or something. But
mm-hmm.
but I think it's valid, man, because fucking phones, I mean, as an adult,
it's distracting, bro.
I'm already on it all fucking day. I can imagine as a kid, if you take that to school. I mean, when we were in school, we were always like checking it or.
Yeah, but we didn't have like the amount of apps and shit we have now. Like now, TikTok didn't exist when we were in high school.
We had a shitty ass Tetris game, and that was about like it. No social media, really.
Yeah, I think that's when Snapchat barely came out. I think I got Snapchat my senior year.
Yeah.
So that's literally like the beginning of all the crazy shit. And then after that, holy shit.
But even then, we had it, and we still weren't like using it. Like
it's because reels weren't a thing either, where you were literally just sucked in there, fucking just on your phone, waiting and scrolling endlessly. Like
man,
it was just
making content wasn't a thing either.
Nah, not really.
Like, oh, let me film this fight because it might be making viral on online or.
Yeah, that was more YouTube and like World Star Hip Hop and shit. That really hadn't hit the.
Oh, but nowadays,
the masses.
Dude, I feel like kids are fucked with those things. But yeah, I seen a little thing. It was like on Threads. How like it was like a girl taking her little pouch. They had those magnet things on the wall. So as they were exiting the school, they'd take their pouch and go to the wall and open it, like demagnetize it, and then pull the shit out and throw the. And I was like, huh. I wonder how that would work out. Obviously, like I said, there's probably kids that still. I don't have a phone today. Like, what are you gonna lock up? But I mean, every kid has a phone nowadays.
That's true, bro. That's so fucking true.
But yeah, that was a cool experience though.
That was so
comedy
cool.
Club shit.
Yeah, I'm glad we did that. I'm really glad. And I went to my my girlfriend's brother's house like the next day because we were gonna go pick up the freaking cat, and he was watching Kill Tony, and I was like, oh shit. Well, I guess you kind of missed that. I'm gonna be honest. I've never watched that fool shit, so I wasn't like.
I think I showed you a bit one time, but yeah, it's kind of a weird show.
What happened, bro?
Explain.
But what happened? Like,
yeah, so I think that first day we get to that
Thursday, bro.
Thursday, we're just looking around to see what bar we want to go into. Just checking the place out, and then
who's the one that noticed him?
The one that noticed him, I noticed him, but before like anybody said anything. Well, I noticed him like as he passed us, but I didn't take action or say anything to anyone. I was just kind of like, the fuck. And at that point,
what's his name?
Tony Hinchcliffe.
Okay.
And yeah, I think Guero.
He like fucking.
Yeah, he fist pumped him as he walked by. I seen one of us fist pump him, and that's like when I noticed him. And then I think at that point he made it. He acknowledged Austin about it because Austin was a front. Austin walked right by him.
That motherfucker chased him down, bro.
Yeah, and after he realized it was him, he's like, he walked down there, Tony, and got a picture and. Yeah, but yeah, it was cool, man. Shout out Austin. You got a picture with Tony Hinchcliffe.
No, shout out Yvel, bro. If he would,
oh, that's right. Yeah, well, he wouldn't because Austin was with you in front.
Oh yeah, he wouldn't have. It was at Yvel, bro, and he kept it like low key, casual. He was, oh shit, what's up, bro? Like, yeah, that shit was dope. Shout out him. Shout out Yvel, bro.
Hit 2 security dudes with him.
Oh, that's what really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
One in the front, one in the back. Well, because that's.
I didn't see him until like I just seen freaking Austin run towards him. Like,
to be honest, it probably maybe was just one security. I think one was probably just like another comic or somebody was hanging out.
Got you like a friend or some
shit.
You
could tell the one in the rear was out to look out for him because as Austin was approaching that dude, I thought he was like,
oh, for real? He's gonna
I looked away. I was like, I don't know this guy if he gets tackled. But yeah, he was like, the guy was like, like kind of like keeping an eye on him because he could hear the footsteps of Austin running up to him. But yeah, he's got security. He's got to have
about that. I forgot about that. Okay, cool. Well, there you go. I feel like we missed that part, but
Tony show, which basically that he does that show every Monday at the comedy club.
Do you think on Thursday he just did like a little set or some shit and then dipped, or what the fuck was he doing over there? Because I don't think he wants to go to where the fuck he works on like his day off. You know what I'm saying? He had to be there for something. Because he was walking away from it at that point.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. Like they do little. I mean, I guess I didn't even know about this, but since you know how Joe Rogan released that special, I guess he's been crafting that for like the last
6 years.
No,
I could have sworn I seen some shit like that.
Really, that long?
Yeah, bro.
Maybe. I guess he was gonna release something like that, but he said he basically started coming up with going like 3 days a week. So you could go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to the mothership
And just practice.
and perform like a 30-minute bit.
Okay.
But nobody would even know he was just there because you can go there. You can just
Oh,
go for like they call it open mics, I think it is.
got it.
So for 3 days a week, Joe Rogan was just going there and performing for people and just kind of
Practicing.
getting the feel, like you were saying. So maybe he does the same. Maybe that's why he was there.
Damn, that's fucking nuts, bro.
But yeah, the whole comedy thing is kind of cool, but it's something that I never have interest in doing or really like going into that much.
It's like psychology, bro. It's you got to know like just shit, bro. Like obviously you're naturally funny sometimes,
but there's
like,
so many people that think that that's like the
way. Eh?
Yeah, like I can do this. I think I should be a.
There's not that many in the world either, like that are successful.
And that's what the whole Kill Tony show is about.
Okay.
It basically they have a fucking bucket and they pull names out of the bucket. People sign up.
Gotcha.
And you got 1 minute. All right, here you go. And some people don't fucking know. I
think that's what I was watching. Like when I went to my girlfriend brother's house, he was watching it, and I seen I don't know if you remember the little arch with the little alien.
See, then the video looked way different than in person.
Way different.
See, that's what threw me off when I was in there. I was just like, what the hell? It's a lot smaller than it looks on camera.
Yeah, I feel like I helped me because I was like, oh shit, like I remember because we were pretty close in the front. I'll be honest, when we went,
we were just like
fucking 2, 3. Yeah, it's super close.
Yeah.
So I guess I did pay to show up a little early, but
yeah, but no, yeah, it
was something, bro.
It was cool. A good experience. We got to experience from like I would call it like the comedy hub right now.
Yeah.
Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
So
I agree with you there.
We got to experience that too.
No, that was fun, bro.
And that was kind of a wrap for the trip right there.
That was kind of a wrap. Yeah, just kind of
back to the
went
pad
home, packed.
Yup.
Woke up
to
the airport.
One of our buddies missing.
That's true. We had a friend, Gonzalo. Basically, we had him on the pod. He had to leave at
pretty early
6, 5 in the morning or some shit like that. So
yeah, he left the house at 6, I believe.
Damn.
Right.
I think
5.
Maybe even earlier, bro. I don't even remember, to be honest. I wasn't there. Like I was there, but I wasn't there. Like when he left,
you were sleeping.
I was knocked out, bro. No, but yeah, it was a fun trip, bro. It was a fun trip. It was way different though. I feel like I was expecting something different, to be honest with you. It was so fun. Yeah, I feel like I think you kind of said it at the beginning. I was maybe something more. I don't know how would I say it. More like modern city, more like city vibey. But I feel like this was more like chill and laid back, like, which is nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But I feel like it just kind of was like, what the fuck, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when I was going through the scooters or even just the first days, though, something that fucked my head up too was the food truck thing. I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is insane.
Yeah.
There's more trucks than restaurants, I feel like. Like, no bullshit.
Yeah. I wonder if that became, no, I guess I wouldn't say. I wonder if it became a big thing when, with COVID.
It's a good question. That's a really good question.
But I don't know.
Yeah,
regardless, it's a good trip. It was a good city to knock off our list of cities we've been to. And one thing that I told somebody about going to Texas, and they're like, "Oh, did you have like one of those steaks, whatever? Like, it's nice, good steak in Texas." I'm like, "No."
Texas Roadhouse, bro.
I'm like, "I had barbecue, yeah, basically like that." And they're like, "Dude, that's like what Texas is known for, like eating like a nice, good steak from." Because I guess there's a lot of like what do they call them? Longhorns. Bulls.
Oh, okay. Longhorn Steakhouse, bro.
There we go. We can just go down the street here,
yeah,
right?
We good.
Yeah, and they're like, you should have had one, bro. Like, that's what they're known for. And I'm like, honestly, we were just in the city. Like, we just had, like, barbecue, I guess, there.
Like two times,
yeah. But, I mean, that is one big thing. And I'm not going to lie, I was kind of craving a steak. So, that same day we got back, me and my girl went to Texas Roadhouse. And
she's like, there you go.
We got some to go, though.
My bad, bro. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I don't really. I like steak to an extent, but I'd rather eat fish than that shit, to be honest. Yeah, for sure. But
I feel you.
No, I get you though. Like you and my dad,
carnivores, man.
Y'all get along like a motherfucker, bro. Y'all love that shit.
We
love steak, bro. Yeah. Besides that, what other food do we have? Was that it?
Me too. Yeah, we had that fucking chicken sandwich. We had
we have barbecue and shit like that. But didn't we go to like a restaurant one of the days when we didn't have barbecue? Essentially,
no.
I feel like we went to a truck that was white, but I forgot what the fuck.
Oh, was it the first night we had some tacos?
Was it the first night? We had some tacos. Was it tacos? Yeah, I'm fucking fucked.
Yeah, it was before we went out to 6th Street. We stopped at that taco truck.
It was a white truck. I think it was. Oh, yes, it was.
Yeah, we had some
Yes,
tacos
you're
that
right.
were some.
Those are pretty good. It wasn't the best, to be honest, but
Yeah, they're mid.
yeah, they're I think they were good. But yeah, if you go, I feel like I've just been spoiled. Every time I go to LA, holy fuck, they got some crazy shit down there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they're all right. They're all right. Plus, it was a truck, I guess. I don't know. No, I can't really say that because the food trucks in LA be fucking insane.
Yeah, I was asking a buddy today of what places he recommends down there in not Salt Lake, LA.
Yeah.
And yeah, basically he was telling me about a place that's basically a food truck and
Mm-hmm.
for shit. I can't even think of the name now.
No, you're good, bro.
But yeah, basically it's like some uh like he said chicken, not chicken, shrimp tostadas
The fuck?
or something like that. Yeah, but he says it's a truck.
How
He said they have a truck and a restaurant, but the truck
is
is
where it hit?
yeah is way more busier than the actual restaurant. So
No, I know like a few places for sure, but the man that knows the most is Gonzalo, bro. He's lived there his whole life, and he's taken me some places where I'm like, what the fuck, like.
seems like he's out every weekend too.
Nah,
Trying new
that's his
places too.
thing. He loves going out and like doing
Yeah,
all that. Like he has a spot for everything. You actually have to hit the. I swear, the place called the spot. You have to go to the spot in
the
LA.
spot.
I've even told like my boss where I work,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Holy shit, you know about that?" Because I guess a lot of like Armenians and people like the people from that culture
Yeah.
go over there. There's like no Hispanics over there. It's like that side of town, bro. Fucking gas, bro.
Can't wait.
Bro, yeah. LA's the shit, bro. LA's the shit. If you have time, you can also go to where the fuck do they call that place? I think they call it San Pedro.
Hmm.
You literally go to like a little fish market,
Yeah.
choose the shit you want, and they cook it for you.
No shit.
It's fucking insane. Like you're like, oh, I want that shark right there.
Yeah.
You get the shark, whatever,
Give me that white tail.
and they'll go cook it for you straight
Damn.
up. Fucking amazing.
Huh.
It's a little pricey, but
I imagine, yeah.
well worth it, bro.
It's
Like
the whole experience seems like.
yeah, you choose what the fuck you want to eat, and they literally no, you should. Yeah, I guess there's so much shit to do, but if you get bored,
I kind of do want to take like a longer LA trip. Honestly, I feel like I underestimated it because I've been to LA a few times, but I've never had that experience of LA. I've been figuring it out myself.
Got you.
And I've been kind of burnt out from it. So I was like, dude, fuck. If anything, one day in LA, that's all I need. But in reality,
It's like New York, bro.
I should have prolonged it a little more, maybe 2 days.
It's like New
of
York.
Actually exploring.
There's just so much shit, so much part of it. Like each ethnicity has their own subsections as well. Of you got like Chinatown. There's another place called Little Japan. Straight fire ass like sushi, ramen, fucking all that shit's fucking so good.
In LA?
Yeah. Damn. And they have like Korean town. Like I'm telling you, they got fucking everything there. Like everyone, it's like what do they call it? I don't want to say boiling pot, mixing pot, some shit like that. I was just saying, just everything in there, straight up. And then prominently, there's just a bunch of Hispanics over there.
Yeah,
like a shit ton.
Can't go wrong with that.
No, yeah, especially that's what I'd be saying. Like the most Hispanic thing about me is my taste buds. Oh fuck, bro. Shit. But yeah. But okay, we kind of went a little off topic there. But yeah, that was kind of like Edgar said. That kind of wraps up the trip. I know this was a different type of vibe episode, but
yeah, something different for you guys.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe you got an experience of shit. Maybe we should check out Austin, Texas. Maybe you don't. It's up to you. It depends on honestly what vibe you're going for. Because we could be like, oh fuck yeah, go to Chicago, but shit ton of people. It's gonna be way more expensive. It's more like I feel like the younger crowd, like if you're trying to go out and do all that. But yeah, Texas is more like, hey, want some fucking good food, or barbecue specifically, steak specifically, and
before we went there, I got told a lot too that they have fucking a lot of there's a lot of good music there.
Oh, it's the capital of live music or some shit like that.
Yeah, and literally every fucking bar we went to, or from everywhere we were at, we could always hear or see someone playing live.
Yeah.
Remember on that rooftop? Those dudes were playing live down there.
Oh shit! I kind of missed that. Is that
before we went to Lucky Duck?
Where were they playing that though? Like in Lucky Duck or somewhere else?
No, down below. It was like a different club to the side.
Oh yes.
When we were talking about throwing something down there.
Yes, I remember.
Big target.
I can't forget.
And how can I forget? And then we were at the other place. I mean, they had live music there too. We were at that before we went down to. Was that the day we went down there? I think that was the day before we went to the club, the nightclub. We were at that bar in front where we met Tony, where we saw Tony.
Yeah.
And we were on the upstairs, and from there too, you could see like 3 different bars playing live music from the top. So it is
No.
true. It is known for that.
Yeah, that's a
So
fact. I remember, I think passing by, I think it was 6th Street specifically. There was like hella metal playing and shit. I was like, fuck, if I was alone, I'd go in that bitch right now. But yeah, you would have, you know what I'm saying?
Went out for a little.
No,
Yeah.
that shit was dope though. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like Edgar said, if you like live music, and they have all kinds of shit on. I feel like there's a spot for everybody, right?
But the only thing I think I
right?
listen to is
Hispanic.
Hispanic Latin
That's a
music.
fact. That's a fact. Yeah, if you like Bad Bunny, don't pull up.
Don't pull up.
Don't pull up.
Or yeah, banda or anything like that. We didn't hear
Yeah,
none of
that's
that
a fact.
shit, which is weird because I feel like there is quite a few Hispanics here in Texas.
Now that I think about it, do you even really see Hispanics over there? Now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of
We did, but I feel like it's a kind of Hispanics like us that are just more like
kind of Americanized.
Yeah,
There
Americanized.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, I think that's mostly the kind of Hispanics I saw. But yeah, I think maybe one club started playing like some Hispanic music, but it was just like one song, and then
switch it back.
Back to the switch it back. That's not the vibe.
Like, no one's dancing. Fuck.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's true. Huh?
Yeah.
We never went to that one bar club.
Oh, the Latin one. Yeah. It's because we walked past it, but it was a private event. Remember? I think that was a Thursday.
We went into the other one too. That was a private event. They were trying to get us to go in there. It was all empty at the bottom at the actual bar. We go to the top where we thought it was vibing because there's people up there.
Yeah.
Second floor rooftop.
The rooftop. Or whatever.
We get up there. We're like looking to get some drinks. And like, hey guys, you guys get out. This is a private event. You don't got a blue tag. Yeah. There was blue tags when we walked by. Or like we should just grab the blue tags and just fucking go back up there. Hey, we got some.
That shit was so funny to me. It's like we literally
that would have been comical if we actually just got some and went back up.
That's a fact.
Just to be like, hey, what the fuck, man?
Just to be assholes. But like, oh, what you mean? Shit, I had like 3 on my shit. Like, I got more.
Hey, what's this mean? We should have. But anyways, that was. We don't notice that a lot of clubs. Well, that wasn't even the only one we went to. That 3 of them had private events.
Yeah, that's the thing over there. They just rent places for private events, and I don't know what the hell. But what was weird is some private events would let us actually go in if we paid, though. Remember, that's where we went to. It was Cielo. Now they're remembering. The Hispanic one was called Cielo. On Thursday, we just walked by, and then we're like, hey, you know, what's going on? And then they're like, yo, it's a private event, but if you guys want like $10 each or some shit like that.
Oh, really? I didn't know they even offered an option.
Yeah. They said $10, but it's like for a private event that we have no, I don't know. It is a college town too. I feel like that's maybe one thing we forgot to mention. The University of, I don't know what the fuck, probably Texas, but that sounds too generic. Awesome. Is there? Yeah.
University of Austin.
Where the freaking Longhorns are at. Yep. Wherever the fuck that is. Reside there. So, yeah, but yeah, what would you rate it 1 from 10?
The city or just the trip in general?
Ooh, let's start with the city in general.
The city, I'd put it at I'd put it like at an 8.
Oh shit! Okay, an 8.
I fuck with it. It was cool.
Okay.
But I don't know, man. If I think about like living though in the city, then that changes things.
Oh, living there? Nah, I don't think I would live there personally. Fuck no.
That was like a visiting city.
I'd visit it. I don't know if I'd go back soon unless there's something 7, there.
Then.
That's what I was thinking, like 7.
Yeah,
around there. You know, I feel like to visit, yeah, it's cool, but to live, nah. Because you could say same thing about New York. I would never live in like New York unless I'm fucking
rich.
You know, balling up the ass. But nah, yeah. But New York, I feel like that's like a solid 9.5 to be honest. Mm-hmm. Maybe even 10. But I feel like I don't know.
Yeah, and then the trip in general, I'd rate it it was a solid 9, bro. It was fun. It was a good time.
You fuck with it? Okay, that's what's up, bro.
It was a good time, yeah. Nah, I enjoyed it.
I had fun too. It was a good little trip. So yeah, we'll see where the hell we end up next time, you know. So yeah. Looking forward to that. But yeah, with that being said, bro, I feel like kind of summarized everything for the trip. Again, we know this was a little different pod, so
well,
you know.
But wish I wouldn't have got sick from the trip, but
it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah. There was a lot of people sneezing, and I think it's just the flu season, honestly.
Yeah, it's a shit ton of people too, bro. No, we were like shoulder to shoulder with people at points too. Like, what do you expect? True. What do you expect? But yeah.
But yeah, man, just happy to be back and back to work, and glad to have another day of work. I guess be here.
Yeah, that's a fact. We're back. So yeah, let us know if if any of the community needs anything. We're always here, and yeah, be looking out for a Q&A session soon. This was, I guess, a little different pod. I think maybe this episode we
No,
technically had to have one, but it's a different episode where we have to do
yeah,
shit. So it would kind of throw off everything, to be honest with you. So
yeah, it'd be too long if we combine both together. So
yeah, so
yeah,
yeah.
look out for that next on the next one.
Alrighty. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in to episode 79 of the Endless Growth Podcast. We will catch you on the next one.
Yep. Peace.